How many of us have ever wished on a shooting star before? Let's do it by a show of hands. Who's ever wished on a shooting star before? Very cool. Maybe it was to get an A on that upcoming science exam. Totally been there before. Or maybe it was to get that dream sports car. No matter what that wish may have been, the spectacle that we saw was a meteorite shooting across the night sky. The burning blaze that it left behind set itself apart from the other stars. Just as the shooting star sets itself apart, 16 FFA members have learned the knowledge and skill in the classroom and have sparked excellence in their supervised agricultural experience program, and today they will be recognized for their excellence. This morning is all about recognizing the best of the best in our organization. The 3,578 American FFA degree recipients and the 16 American degree recipients who have been selected as our Stars Over America finalists. The National FFA Stars Over America Award Program recognizes FFA members who have worked hard day in and day out in the agricultural education classroom. They've chosen to spark action each and every day in and out of school to develop their supervised agricultural experience program. And they supported these experiences with concepts that they learned in the FFA. These FFA members are ensuring that the future of agriculture is bright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the finalists for our Stars Over America Awards. The American Star in Agribusiness Award represents individuals who are working each day to use their entrepreneurial spirit to develop and run their own agriculturally related business. These FFA members are using leadership and business skills to create goals and visions for their business. The projects that will be displayed on the screen will show how these FFA members are sparking action in their respective agribusinesses. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the finalists for American Star in Agribusiness.
Chelsey Schlosnagle of Pleasureville, Kentucky, is ecstatic about eggs. Starting out with her brothers selling a few dozen eggs to members of her church, she now markets more than 60,000 dozen eggs per year. Her first opportunity came when she received a call from an upscale restaurant searching for locally produced pastured eggs. She realized she had access to a specific niche business with a product that could be marketed to restaurants and specialty health food stores. Schlosnagle has grown her marketing and business skills, taking on 2 additional employees and learning the ropes of operating a large business. This means she not only takes part in the maintenance and daily operation of a hen-laying farm, but she is also finding new growth opportunities and dealing with problems. Managing an operation while attending college can be tough. That's why Schlosnagle is thankful for the hard work and diligence of her 2 full-time employees. She has also dealt with disease and misfortune, having successfully negotiated with a feed company that reimbursed her for bad feed that resulted in a loss of 200 egg-laying hens. Making major decisions in regards to packaging, flock management, and graphic design, along with managing a farm, has led to Schlossnagle's success. She is a member of the Collins FFA chapter, which is led by her advisor, Todd Stevens. Schlossnagle's parents, Doug and Susan, continue to encourage her endeavors. Schlosnagle attends Eastern Kentucky University and is pursuing a degree in agricultural education. American Star in Agribusiness, Chelsey Schlosnagle.
Congratulating Chelsey Schlosnagle.
Not content to run only one business at a time, Eric Miller of Lyons, Nebraska, made an early decision to run as many as 4. Lawn care, Broiler chickens, commercial field corn, and seed soybeans take up the bulk of Miller's time. Starting with lawn care, Miller found he enjoyed looking after people's turf, and he soon expanded his business to include his two brothers and sister. The next business venture for which Miller saw a need was broiler chickens. This includes raising, packaging, marketing, and selling the chickens both in his hometown and online. He found the process to be invigorating, and he loves to provide a great food source for his clients. Miller also oversees commercial field corn and seed soybean operations. This business is very different from the direct marketing of broilers or lawn care, and Miller credits his success in this field to the fantastic direction and insight of his father. This has given him a new avenue to learn about forward contracts, record keeping, and research. Miller is a member of the Lions Decatur Northeast FFA chapter, and his FFA advisor is Kevin Anderson. Miller's parents, Roy and Sarah, have supported his academic and scientific achievements, which continue as he attends the University of Nebraska, Lincoln. American star in agribusiness, Eric Miller.
Please join me in congratulating Eric Miller.
Elizabeth Hayes of Marysville, Ohio, has been horsing around her whole life.
Keep your eyes up.
Western riding and show training motivate Hayes to get up early and work the long hours needed to care for and train horses. Firmly establishing her goals for the future and outlining a successful marketing plan have allowed her to continually grow her horse training business. Following in her mother's footsteps, Hayes started as a barn manager. In 2010, she placed in the top 10 at the All-American Quarter Horse Congress and qualified for the World Championship. The torch has been passed, and Hayes utilizes her resources by networking with other trainers and keeping up to date with the latest trends. Hayes has reached her goals of growing her training and riding business through positive word of mouth and a diverse marketing plan that combines raffled lessons, merchandise, and competitive pricing. She has exceeded her original goals by gaining more happy clients for lessons and horse training. Hayes is a member of the Marysville FFA chapter, which is led by her advisor, Sherry Anderson. Hayes' parents, Tim and Laura, have supported her work and continue to offer encouragement and advice. Hayes is currently pursuing a degree in Western Equestrian Studies and Animal Science at the University of Findlay in Ohio. American star in agribusiness, Elizabeth Hayes.
Please join me in congratulating Elizabeth Hayes.
Both of Aaron Zimmerman's parents grew up on farms in Spencer, Wisconsin. But Aaron did not. One day when he was 9 years old, Zimmerman's grandfather called and asked if he wanted to show a heifer he had purchased at the county fair. After that first year of showing, Zimmerman was hooked. Today, Zimmerman's company, Zimmerman Simmentals, maintains a herd of 20 red Simmental and Sim Angus beef cattle. Through his business and many years of raising and showing cattle, he has realized the importance of marketing and advertising. With an interest in graphic design and video production, he turned his talents to developing a new website and produced several videos for his FFA chapter. This experience helped him grow his business and market it through the development of sales catalogs, business cards, ads, and logos. He has also been hired to complete creative work for livestock producers, associations, and other agricultural businesses and organizations. Zimmerman is a member of the Spencer High School FFA chapter. He is the son of Cheryl and Mark. His father, Mark, is also his FFA advisor. Zimmerman has won numerous state and national FFA awards and has served as Wisconsin's state FFA vice president, vice president, and treasurer of his local FFA chapter, and he has been a delegate representing Wisconsin at the National FFA Convention and Expo. American Star in Agribusiness, Aaron Zimmerman.
Please join me in congratulating Aaron Zimmerman. The 2013 American Star in Agribusiness is Chelsey Schlosnagle, Kentucky. Chelsey Schlosnagle had so much fun selling farm fresh eggs as a little girl that after landing the business of the giant retailer Whole Foods, it was clear that it was more than just fun she was plotting. She was plotting a strategic and successful business. Good luck to Chelsey as she continues to grow her resources, and congratulations on using innovative ideas to earn the 2013 Star in Agribusiness.
Next, we will recognize a group of members who have ignited excellence in their agricultural education and FFA careers through a work-based experience in an agriculturally related job. These FFA members have taken the skills and knowledge they learned in the classroom and have grown them to the point that they are career-ready professionals in the agricultural workplace. These FFA members truly bring to life the statement that FFA members do to learn. Let's meet our finalists for American Star in Agricultural Placement.
Ross Crabill of Middletown, Indiana, may have drawn his inspiration from Texas. One look at his SAE and you can easily agree that one word pretty much sums it all up: big. His daily routine starts off with the maintenance and upkeep of more than 1,500 head of beef cattle. He hauls in all of the elements that make up their feed, such as mycelium, and then mixes and prepares the feed. Marking the cattle for tracking, giving shots, and other duties take up much of Crabill's time. As on any farm, keeping equipment and tools in tip-top shape is very important, and Crabill is responsible for servicing much of the farm's machinery. Whether welding or repairing, performing those duties helps keep overhead down and the overall farm running efficiently. Being able to repair each and every piece of equipment used on the farm is a daunting task, but it's one that Crabill has undertaken passionately. Baling hay for the cattle is another efficiency Crabill engages in. This is important to help keep feed costs low, but it also provides yet another opportunity for growth. Crabill also helps out with the more than 3,500 acres of diversified crop production. Crabill is a member of the Shenandoah FFA chapter, and his FFA advisors are Melissa Lovett, Jessica Lehman, and Steve Hickey. Crabill's parents, Kevin and Pamela, have supported his work and his desire to continue his education. American Star in Agricultural Placement, Ross Crabill.
Please join me in congratulating Ross Crabill.
Connor Rose of Clyde Park, Montana, comes from a long line of ranch hands. Like his father and grandfather before him, Rose has a real passion for agriculture that's present in everything he does. Not growing up on a family farm made it tough for Rose to engage with agriculture, but his drive and hunger to learn soon found him at Mountain Sky Ranch before his 8th grade year, and the rest is history.
Oh, boys.
His first responsibility was taking guests on evening wagon rides. Mountain Sky is both a working ranch and a resort that can support nearly 100 guests. That interaction has given Rose a unique opportunity to learn about guest services and public relations. Rose is also responsible for the operation and maintenance of the ranch's farm equipment, and this has served him well and allowed him to hone his skills in problem solving, an important process on any farm. Livestock is another integral responsibility. With more than 175 head of cattle and 150 horses to take care of, this includes feeding, calving, and maintaining the herd. Irrigation is another massive undertaking, with more than 9,000 acres to consider and equipment to maintain. These days, Rose helps oversee much of the farm's operation. Because of his success and hard work, his responsibilities have expanded to include assisting with the operating budgets and replacement schedules. Rose is a member of the Shields Valley FFA chapter, which is led by his advisor and father, Jim Rose. Both of his parents, Jim and Kathy, continue to encourage and support Rose's endeavors. He attends Montana State University and majors in farm management. American Star in Agricultural Placement, Connor Rose.
Please join me in congratulating Connor Rose.
Riley Schwader of Howard, South Dakota, has combined a talent in mechanical engineering with a passion for feeding the world. Starting with work on his family farm, Schwader took part in planting and harvesting soybeans and corn, along with servicing the farm equipment. As he grew, so did his duties and responsibilities. Today, he oversees the day-to-day operations of the farm and has gained an overall understanding of record-keeping, business management, and mechanics. This hard work ethic led him to an internship with the Ford Motor Company, where he researched exhaust gas recirculation in diesel engines. With the continuing knowledge he gains working on the farm, Schwader uses his first-hand experience to troubleshoot ways to make farming equipment more efficient. Schwader values his life of learning on the family farm, teaching his younger brother, helping run the farm, and pushing the boundaries of mechanical efficiency keeps Schwader passionate about agriculture. Schwader is a member of the Howard High School FFA chapter and credits his success to both his father and his FFA advisor, Charlene Weber. Schwader's parents, Max and Julie, have supported his achievements and continue to offer encouragement as he attends the University of Michigan, majoring in mechanical engineering. American Star in Agricultural Placement, Riley Schwader.
Please join me in congratulating Riley Schwader.
Trenton Bemis of Humbird, Wisconsin, knows a thing or two about cranberries. The Bemis family has managed the Enderlin Cranberry Company for 3 generations. In 1941, the marsh consisted of 10 acres. Today, they farm 72 acres, and they supply about 2% of Ocean Spray's fresh fruit crop annually. Growing up on the farm, Bemis has worked just about every conceivable job, and he plans to take over the farming operation when his father retires. For now, Bemis is working toward expanding acreage, learning how to clear trees and stumps, and preparing the marsh beds with the correct pitch for maximum water drainage. Another aspect of the expansion is modernization. This includes adding new harvesting equipment and designing the new cranberry beds with the proper dikes, roads, and waterways to achieve greater yields and profit. Bemis is a member of the Lincoln Alma Center Humbird, Maryland High School FFA chapter, and his advisor is Steve Bowe. Bemis's parents, Mike and Deb, work hand in hand with him and help guide him as he works toward a larger management role on the farm. American Star in Agricultural Placement, Trenton Bemis.
Please join me in congratulating Trenton Bemis. The 2013 American Star in Agricultural Placement is Trenton Bemis, Wisconsin. Trenton's life as a cranberry grower began the day he was born, a continuation of his father and grandfather's dedication to the industry. He thanks them for shaping him into the dedicated worker and manager that he is today as he oversees the irrigation and frost protection procedures. Congratulations, Trenton Bemis, the 2013 Star in Agricultural Placement.
Now more than ever, there is a need for talented young people who are passionate about using their science-based agricultural knowledge to meet the challenges that we face in agriculture here in America, but also around the world. This next group of FFA members meet those challenges head-on in the lab. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the finalists for American Star in Agriscience.
Jacob Schindler of Lake Park, Georgia, is crazy about kudzu. In the 6th grade, Schindler completed a science project that examined how the invasive kudzu plant was affected by various gases. Now that project has turned into a patent-pending technology that could have a dramatic effect on Georgia's forest industry. Kudzu, native to Southern Asia, was brought to the United States in 1876 and used for erosion control. Today, the invasive species covers more than 7 million acres and threatens Georgia's forest industry. Using the scientific method, Schindler discovered that helium kills the kudzu vine without harming other plants around it. Over the years, he designed and built several prototypes before finding the best method of delivering helium to the proper root depth to kill the plants. Schindler has field-tested his technology with great success at Lowndes High School and 9 additional sites throughout the county, covering an area of about 40 acres. Schindler is a member of the Lowndes FFA chapter and credits his involvement in FFA events to further his scientific research and development. His FFA advisors are Dr. James Corbett, Quentin Hadsock, and Michael Barnes. Schindler's parents, Dr. Julie and Eric, have supported his academic and scientific achievements, which continue as he attends the University of Georgia. American Star in Agriscience, Jacob Schindler.
Join me in congratulating Jacob Schindler.
Kelley Froehlich of Grasston, Minnesota, grew up surrounded by science and engineering. In fact, her father, an engineer who designs and builds greenhouses and hydroponic systems, built their first hydroponic greenhouse the day she was born. Since the soil on the family's dairy farm was devoid of nutrients, she began looking at how growing soilless forage could improve the nutrition of her sheep. Her research led her to the University of Minnesota's Dairy Nutrition Lab. Once there, Froehlich examined and developed a forage that could be grown soilless and fed to livestock in its entirety. The forage could also be manipulated into a designer forage by regulating the nutrients fed to the plants, thus controlling the nutritional content and quality of the forage. Froehlich's parents, Jean and Steve, have been instrumental in her desire and determination to become a scientist. She is a member of the Academy for Sciences and Agriculture FFA chapter in Vadnais Heights, Minnesota, which is led by advisors Caleb Croman and Jordan Pollock. Froehlich attends the University of Minnesota, majoring in animal science and agricultural education. American Star in Agriscience, Kelley Froehlich.
Please join me in congratulating Kelley Froehlich.
For Mark Keck, agriscience is a family-wide passion. His father is an independent crop consultant and helped set the tone for Keck in his early years growing up in Plainview, Nebraska. Keck saw how important scientific research is to agriculture and how better efficiencies in one area can have a massive impact on other areas. One day when his father told him about a new nitrogen inhibitor called Nutrisphere that claimed to raise the yields of corn, rice, and potatoes by stabilizing nitrogen, Keck became curious. So he created a test plot and performed an experiment to test the claims of the product. He performed the same experiment repeatedly for 3 consecutive years. His conclusion, it worked. Keck concluded that by adding the new nitrogen inhibitor, a farmer harvesting 1,500 acres could make up to $82,000 more per year by using Nutrisphere. Keck shared the data with Farmers Pride Co-op and the manufacturer. As a result, sales of the new product skyrocketed. As any farmer knows, time waits for no one. And while the scientific part of his SAE was important, Keck also helped take care of the daily maintenance and upkeep of his corn test plots. Keck is a member of the Plainview FFA chapter in Plainview, Nebraska. Aiding and helping guide his efforts is his FFA advisor, Chad Kment. Keck's parents, Steve and Angie Keck, have supported his academic and scientific achievements, which continue as he attends the University of South Dakota. American Star in Agriscience, Mark Keck.
Please join me in congratulating Mark Keck.
Emilie Cerny of Sharon, Wisconsin, has 3 passions: pigs, flowers, and science. Cerny began showing hogs at county and state fairs when she was in the 3rd grade. As she grew older, she began to question and examine how practices within the swine industry could be improved. During that same period, Cerny's interest in floriculture blossomed while she was working in her mother's flower shop. She learned all aspects of the business, including germination, growing flowers, and floral arranging. Her interest in science has culminated in a series of research projects. The first one explored the effects of runoff fertilizer on Lake Geneva. She then moved from water to land, examining the effect of vitamin E on porcine stress levels. Cerny's passion for science continued as she began an internship at the U.S. Dairy Forage Research Center in Madison, Wisconsin, where she was involved in 2 dairy nutrition trials. One trial centered around rumen bypass protein, and the other investigated the intake of essential amino acids in dairy cattle. Cerny is a member of the Bigfoot High School FFA chapter in Walworth, Wisconsin, which is led by advisors Lisa Kunkel and Rick Henningfeld. She is the daughter of Susie and Mike and is currently completing her degree in swine production technology at Blackhawk College. American Star in Agriscience, Emilie Cerny.
Please join me in congratulating Emilie Cerny. The 2013 American Star in Agriscience is Jacob Schindler from Georgia. Jacob's ambition and plot to employ a mission to Mars as an elementary student was bold. His theories and expertise about kudzu helped him gain the insight needed to experiment with the invasive plant. Years of hard work has paid off as he was given the opportunity to work with professional researchers, have a patent-pending apparatus for kudzu control, and has been interviewed by CNN and other news outlets. Congratulations, Jacob Schindler, the 2013 Star in Agriscience.
In the FFA Creed, the first line states, "I believe in the future of agriculture with a faith born not of words, but of deeds." This next group of FFA members truly bring this line to life. Each year, one individual is selected as the American Star Farmer. This award recognizes individuals who have chosen a career path in production agriculture, and they have been able to spark career success through their supervised agricultural experience program. From the time that these FFA members joined the FFA, they have worked to develop their SAE, and today they have reached the pinnacle of excellence and achievement in our organization. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to meet the finalists for the American Star Farmer.
Tyler Lushin of Kempton, Illinois, could have had a problem. While his family worked in agriculture, they didn't farm. The closest family farm he had access to was 40 miles away, and for some, that would be a problem, but not for Lushin. Thanks to his own hard work and an enterprising neighbor, Lushin started out with 2 swine and 1 heifer and turned that undertaking into a diversified operation spanning more than 370 acres. His operation includes the maintenance, upkeep, and growth of both swine and heifers. This has allowed Lushin to gain experience in the creation of a strong breeding program, combined with the knowledge of selling to local and national processors. His row crops include corn, soybeans, and hay. Volatility in the commodity markets taught Lushin the benefits of close inspection and tough decision-making, which has led his farm operation to grow year after year. Starting his own farm from scratch, Lushin has had to make difficult decisions in buying equipment and securing loans while maintaining profitability. Repairing and operating his equipment has given him the hands-on knowledge that allowed him to streamline his workflow, such as adding GPS in his tractors and purchasing a more efficient row planter. Lushin is a member of the Tri-Point FFA chapter. His advisor, Diana, is also his mother, who along with his father, Gary, is always available to offer support and advice. Lushin attends the University of Illinois, pursuing a degree in farm management. American Star Farmer, Tyler Lushin.
Please join me in congratulating Tyler Lushin.
Tyler Vathauer of Barnes, Kansas, didn't always have a passion for agriculture. Like many farm kids, he just wanted to drive his dad's giant tractor. Fast forward a few years, and Tyler can do that and more. Beef production, diversified crop production, and farm management keep Vathauer busy year-round. It all started with 6 steers, which he quickly expanded into a sizable and time-intensive herd. Steadily increasing his workload while learning the ropes of calving, horse care, veterinary care, and beef nutrition has given Vathauer a strong foundation in the cattle industry. Alongside his cattle herd, Vathauer also manages a diversified crop operation of corn and soybeans. Learning more about cultivating, planting, soil management, and all the other elements that contribute to any crop operation has been fulfilling for him. Though the Kansas weather can be unpredictable, that adversity has allowed Vathauer to grow and experiment while still maintaining profitability. No farm runs itself, and overseeing the management of his family's farm completes Vathauer's agricultural education. Marketing, record-keeping, and developing strong relationships with lenders and other outside agencies have helped prepare him for the next step in his career. He credits his success to his father, grandfather, and FFA advisor for their help and wealth of experience. Vathauer is a member of the Blue Valley High School FFA chapter, and his advisor is Tim Kilgore. Vathauer's parents, Scott and Janice, have always been supportive of his academic and agricultural dreams and accomplishments. He hopes to eventually own his own farm, giant tractor and all. American Star Farmer, Tyler Vathauer.
Please join me in congratulating Tyler Vathauer.
All Tyler Linneman of Keatsville, Missouri ever dreamed of was becoming a farmer, like his father and grandfather. Unlike the past, his operation has become the picture of diversity in surprising ways. Beef cattle make up a large portion of Linneman's time, with 100 head of cattle to feed, maintain, and calve. Herd efficiency, including culling underperformers, breeding top stock, and maintaining an active buying and selling rotation, have kept his herd in top form. Maintaining and baling hay on his farm helped to contribute to the cattle stock, while also giving Linneman another aspect of agriculture to learn and to grow from. The hay he bales goes directly to feeding his cattle, allowing Linneman to keep overhead down and make his farm operation as efficient as possible. Linneman cultivates a large pecan operation. Starting small, he has watched his pecan orchards grow, and he has learned a variety of unique marketing and sales techniques along the way. Linneman also helps maintain 35 miles of river levees through the Brunswick-Dalton River Levee District. While these levees affect much of his family's acreage, he helps maintain the grounds and internal systems for the entire levee district. His hard work affects his local community and contributes to the leadership role he has taken on through FFA. Linneman is a member of the Keatsville FFA chapter, which is led by his advisor, Teresa Briscoe. Linneman's parents, Leland and Janice, provide great support and have helped make his dreams come true. American Star Farmer, Tyler Linneman.
Please join me in congratulating Tyler Linneman.
For Vance Zacharias of Enderlin, North Dakota, farming is a family affair. With the help of his brothers, uncle, and father, Zacharias has worked for 10 years with his family's partnered farm, Future Vision. Armed with a solid marketing and revenue plan, he has helped grow the operation every year. Believing in proven cutting-edge farming, Zacharias methodically planned each step of his operation, taking seed varieties, crop rotation, and soil and pest management into consideration. Also paying close attention to the weather and commodity prices has helped lead to his success. No stranger to hard work, Zacharias rents and services his own equipment, takes an active part in every aspect of the farm operation. Attending leadership conferences such as New Century Farmer has expanded Zacharias' network and advanced his continuing education. Zacharias is a member of the Enderlin Area High School FFA chapter, which is led by Bob Moeller. Zacharias' parents, Vaughn and Dorinda, have supported his achievements and been a major source of motivation and encouragement. Zacharias continues his studies at North Dakota State University and majors in agricultural economics. American Star Farmer, Vance Zacharias.
Please join me in congratulating Vance Zacharias. The 2013 American Star Farmer is Tyler Lushin, Illinois. Tyler Lushin felt he was predestined to be a part of FFA with both parents having degrees in agricultural education. But because he didn't live on a farm, he had to carve his own path. The challenges he has experienced drove his passion for production agriculture while providing food for an ever-growing population. Congratulations, Tyler, for choosing such a noble profession and earning the 2013 Star Farmer.
Let's bring our Stars Over America out one more time. These individuals have chosen to fuel their passions in agriculture, and they have sparked action through their supervised agricultural experience program. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our Stars Over America.